Oh, we got a dating update. Is Katie Maloney dating actor Lukas Gage? Okay, so Lukas Gage, you may know from White Lotus. He's also been on a number of other shows recently. I only know him from White Lotus because he's the guy. He was I think he played the bellhop on the first season of White Lotus, remember? And then the corrupt manager was like, eating him out. That's the scene, the most iconic scene. And then he was on Watch What Happens Live, and he's like, we need to normalize this, and we need to normalize, this type of behavior in the bedroom because it's actually kind of fun. And I think he even said that it was his idea. Anyway, long story short, he was linked to Katie Maloney, and people were thinking that she was dating him because he posted a photo on Instagram. Well, now he's actually speaking out. He did an interview with Bustle where he kind of seems to be confirming that they have a something, but it may not be a full thing. So I guess the two of them connected at the Edition Hotel, which is actually a pretty cool hotel here in LA. I know like housewives stay there. I know some like really fancy guys that like have had crushes on me stay there. Like guys like want to fly me on a private jet. These are the types of guys that stay at the Edition. Okay, so I guess Katie was at the Edition. Lukas was also at the Edition, and I guess him and his friends had a room there. So they invited her to come up. He was telling all of this to Bustle. He did an interview recently, and so he told her to come up and to hang with them. Unclear if they cleared the room and it was just Katie and Lukas, or if they like had like a suite and maybe they went into like a little bedroom. Unclear of what they actually did, but he claims that they formed a genuine bond and they ended up staying up until 5 a.m. just like talking about life. So do we think that they hooked up? I kind of hope so, because he's hot and she's hot, and like that would be like a hot connection, right? Katie seems to be denying the dating rumors. Somebody asked her, she did like an Ask Me Anything Instagram Q&A, and somebody asked her if she was dating him, and she just responded and she put LOL. So that doesn't really make it clear, but that also doesn't mean that she's not having a connection with him, because like obviously we've all like had those moments, right? Where like you're kind of connecting with somebody and you're kind of hooking up on somebody and you're like kind of texting them, and maybe you're like friends that hook up when you're both like at an event together or in town together or whatever the case may be. I have plenty of those, so I wouldn't be mad at this. I'm not mad at her for getting it because I think she deserves it. I mean, she's moved on from Schwartzy. She's playing the field as she should, and good for her. I am all in support of a single Katie rather than a single Raquel. I think single Raquel is just not that interesting to me. It was prior to watching the new season of Vanderpump Rules, and now I'm kind of watching it. I'm like, Raquel seems like a nice girl, but she's just not all that compelling. Whereas like there's something about Katie. Maybe it's that we've known Katie longer, but I'm curious. Do you ship Katie Maloney and Lukas Gage? He's a cutie. And I feel like she would definitely be like full dominatrix with him in bed, right? Like she'd be like, whoosh, tying him up, spanking him, doing all the things. She would show him a good time. And if they were up until 5 a.m., you really expect me to just think that they were up until 5 a.m. just talking about life? I'm pretty sure she was showing him some life. She was like, these are the things that I used to do to Schwartzy that now I'm going to do to Lukas. He also said that he accidentally crashed Paris Hilton's wedding, and at the wedding, he ended up taking a shot with Dorit, which was really fun. So he seems to be like a really big Bravo fan. And like, listen, Lukas, if you're single and you're, down to play for the other team, like slide into my DMs. I'll meet you at the Edition. Let's get it.